Hello PSA members, a lot has happened in the past couple of weeks, and I was sitting here this morning reflecting on how much practice change has really affected our profession in the past 12 months, let alone in the last 5 years. It's now been close to 2 weeks since the PSA board announced our intention and proposal to acquire the Australasian College of Pharmacy. Now, all of these changes that we're experiencing in our profession all point towards better support, better education, training, and practice tools for pharmacists and pharmacy assistants on the ground to do the job that we do best. Next week on Wednesday, we're asking members to vote at our special general meeting to pass constitutional changes to allow the acquisition of the college to occur. I sincerely hope that members, you would take time to join us next week and cast your vote and help shape the future of our organisation and the profession. If you're unable to attend next week's special general meeting, I do still strongly encourage you to cast your vote via proxy, and the link is in the description below. There are also information that you would have received as members in terms of details of the constitutional changes and the rationale for the acquisition of the college. Also, members, you would have heard over the weekend, there was the announcement of the government's proposal and decision to invest $573.3 million in a women's health package. Now, this has now since received bipartisan support, which is great news for women and girls in Australia. Members, you might recall back in 2023 when I first let you know that I felt really fortunate to be appointed as the only pharmacist member representative on the National Women's Health Council. Now, part of this council, there are subcommittees, and there is a subcommittee called the Access, Care and Outcomes, which I co-chair, and the main focus of this subcommittee is to work towards providing recommendations to the government to improve access to care for women and girls. Under this arrangement that was announced over the weekend, pharmacists will, appropriately trained pharmacists I would add, will be able to, for the very first time, initiate and prescribe medications for the management of UTI and contraception under the PBS. If you have missed that announcement, in the description below, we have included a link to yesterday's Australian Pharmacist article where we've summarised the major changes. Now, for members, once again, this means a massive step forward for women and girls, but also more importantly, better recognition for what we do as pharmacists so we can provide better care, and I would say better, more equitable and affordable care for women and girls, which is critical. Also last week, we have released our federal budget submission for FY 25-26. And again, in the description below, you would see the list of items that we have asked for. But essentially, to sum up, in this year's federal budget submission, we have focused on calling on government to make better investment in pharmacists, again, supporting us to improve access to care and improve medicine safety and quality use of medicines in Australia. Now, lastly, before I let you all go, please, if you haven't already, put it in your diary, 19th of February next week. I hope to see you at the special general meeting. If you are not able to attend, there is the proxy link to cast your vote. So important that we hear from as many of you as possible as members of the organisation. PSA only exists because of members, only because of us. So we are members of the profession and we are members of the PSA. So please cast your vote to help shape the future. And on behalf of the PSA board, I genuinely hope that you will stand behind and support this initiative. Thank you.